What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Half-Assed Garage. I appreciate having you here. Today, we've got something kind of boring. It's just maintenance stuff on my daily. So this is my '04 CRV, and I either blew a brake line or blew out the caliper. So that's got to come apart and be repaired. So I'm not really sure that this is the type of content anybody wants to see on my channel. Because it's a newer vehicle. It's not like the D or any of the old bikes or anything like that. So I don't really know if you want to see this type of stuff, just general repairs and maintenance. If it is, just let me know in the comments if you want to see that type of stuff. If you want to see just how to work on things. The people that sub to my channel, as far as I know, are mostly car people that might already know this stuff. But if you're new and you're really unfamiliar with working on cars and stuff, just let me know down in the comments if you want to see how to do this stuff, and I'll film it. Because it's a lot of work to set up the camera and do all the editing if no one's going to watch the video. And I don't really necessarily know that anybody wants to see a CRV brake job video. Anyway, but we're going to give it a shot. I won't film all this stuff, but I will kind of show you what I find right before I fix it and all that. So there's that. Okay, so I got the lug nuts off. Let's see how bad it looks. It's friggin' filthy. Gross. Oh, nasty. Oh, wow. Look at that. It actually washed the tire. That was kind of a lot of fluid. Just washed it right over the lip. But I guess I do need to clean these. So let's see what it is. Caliper. By the looks of things. Hang on. Stay. Be a good boy. Stay. Look at that. I'm like a magician. Thanks. Yeah. So caliper blew out. Line's still good. I was hoping it was just the line. So whatevs. The CRV's looking gross. Oh, how far you've fallen, CRV. It's been a great vehicle, but the Michigan winters are starting to be rough on it. Anyway, time for a caliper. Alright, well, I'm back from the parts store. This is the only parts store that had the caliper in stock. I didn't have to drive super far. It's kind of nice. It looks like it's actually painted instead of it just being a raw cast that rusts immediately, so that's pretty nice. Comes with new crush washers, which are good. A lot of times I don't end up getting those with the calipers. And yeah, so still gross. She's leaking quite a bit. My rotors look like they're in good shape. Pads are relatively okay. I know that you can't probably see very well. But, yeah, check this out. Squirrels. We have these little ground squirrels. Well, I was told by, I don't know, naturalist person or something, that they are kind of these rare little tree squirrels, but they come down to the ground. They crawl up in all of our cars and destroy our hood insulation. So, they've been at it. Some of it was, well, most of it was from last year, and then some of it is apparently from this year, because it wasn't as bad over there. And they're starting to eat through by the cowl. Anyway, good old Honda. Getting a little rough up here in Michigan winters, so I'm gonna have to address some of this stuff before it gets too bad. Starting to rust out. That's not good. I know I saw somebody out there, I think maybe Chris at CNC Auto Works. Don't you have a set of these gold-plated Popular Mechanics ratchets or socket set? Things are awesome. It's the only set that I haven't lost something from yet. In fact, I added to it. Look at that. Anyway, here we go. Aha! My calling card. Anti-seize. So I have been inside of here. Maybe just, well, I wouldn't have to take this bracket off if I didn't replace the caliper. So I wonder how old these calipers actually are. Doesn't seem like it was that long ago that I replaced them. But apparently it didn't work. I wonder what brand these are. I forgot. More anti-seize, so I know I was in here. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I had to do the rotors and stuff. Okay. Keep on plugging along. Should come right off now, but I need both hands to do it. Doop-de-doop. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. Again, I don't think that too many people are going to want to watch me do this. But I figure why not? This is a day in the life. This is my vlog, or whatever you want to call it, channel. This is the stuff I do every day. So this is just another thing. I really wish I was working on something cooler. I ordered the clutches for the differential in that. So the Sure Grip clutches, I got the aggressive pack. So it should be pretty sweet. I ordered those. The place around me, is closed because of COVID. So Mancini Racing is pretty close to where I am. If you haven't ever heard of Mancini Racing, they're kind of a Mopar specialty joint. Do racing stuff. They've been around forever, and they're cool. Sorry about that. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Mancini Racing is a Mopar specialty place. Typically, they might do some other little things, have some other parts for different cars, but as far as I know, they are primarily Mopar. So, since my first car was a 71 Charger, and I've been kind of, not by really design or desire, but I just have always ended up being a Mopar guy. Oh. So that's kind of where I'm at. Oh man, I didn't really plan this out very well. I wasn't really gonna film this. There we go. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Crusty. Good old Michigan. Yeah, so I wasn't really going to film this. I just figured, why not? I got the camera here. This is, again, a day in the life. This is just the things that I do every day. It's my channel, my vlog, or just a chronicle, really, of my projects. So right now I have the phone. I left my GoPro batteries at Jay's. So I have my phone wedged between my knees, and I'm trying to stay in focus and not drop the phone, which is a new phone with a better camera than my other one. So, and I'm missing it. I'm missing everything. I can't move. That's the extent of my reach with you guys with me. Oh, I'm so stupid. Wrong can. Wrong can. I'll lubricate it with some PB Blaster. Some PB Blaster. These are great. If you watch my video where I showed off the big aluminum tray, that's also where I get like these industrial towels or whatever, like you had in school. They have them in white, and then the natural is like $1 cheaper for a giant roll, like the big rolls you see in like office buildings or whatever. I always go for those. They're not as absorbent as regular paper towels, but they go farther, and they're good for scrubbing like that. So I think that's good. I will install it and come back to you when I'm done. One tip that I could give you possibly was to use this stuff. It goes in back where the pads touch. That's what you saw me scratching off. Keeps them from squealing. I like this stuff a lot. You can get any brand you want, but I like using this. Keeps them from howling. Yeah, kind of a bummer. It's all the way dry. Where are you at? Oh, there we go. Yeah, all the way dry. Got me some new fluid today, so I'm actually going to try not to use the 40-year-old brake fluid that I've got. What does this say? Did I even get the right one? Synthetic? What does this say to use? Whatever. It's going in. Pretty low. I have like the little suction manual bleeder deal, so I can do this by myself. So we're going to just go ahead and bleed it. So there's a little thing that says vac. It's my little container full of Lone Wolf brake bleeding stuff. Yeah, it's not the, I don't know. I like working with people. This kind of blows. It'd be a lot easier with another person. But 'tis the way it is. Now, anywho. Anyway, here's all my bleed it all by yourself out here in the garage alone thing, vacuum pump. So I'm going to bleed this, and then so that goes. Again, I don't have my other camera, so I can't really have this phone just hanging out. I'll bleed and get back with you. Alright, that's how it works. Pump it up. You can see air flooding out. Filling the line with brake fluid. It'll get caught in this reservoir. Rinse and repeat. So as long as you got pressure in here, you're good. When it starts dropping, close the valve off, pump it up some more, dump out what you've collected, and just keep on going. Alright, let's try out a little bit of the super clean. Got some crud in there. Yeah, it's taking it off good. These wheels are a little bit on the rough side. I don't think I've ever cleaned them like this. We'll see how old Super Clean does. I don't even know which one I got. Which one did I get? Dissolves grease. Super easy, super fast. That's what I want. What the heck is that? I don't know. Well, this is good enough for me. Let's rinse it off and see what it looks like. Brightened it up quite a bit. That's a win. It's good enough. I'll just do the other side, and then we'll bleed the other side of the brakes and be done, I think. All right, I put a ton of effort into cleaning these wheels, as you can see, but the backs look okay, sort of. Anyhow, I'm going to put them on, go bleed the other side. Done deal. Okay, driver's side down. Hopefully, that's all it takes. Put this thing on, give it a shot. Should be it. Exciting. All done. I haven't managed to kind of clean the wheels a little bit, so should be better. Thing's filthy. Done. Let's see if it stops. Alright. Feeling pretty good. Got all kinds of lights on my dash. Oops. All the lights are on the dash. It's just the way it goes, though. Alright. Stops good. Yeah, pedal feels good. It's not too bad. There might be a tiny bit of air in there, but not much. I will kind of let it sit, let some of that air settle. Other than that, the CRV rides again. There we go. All set. Not too big of a mess. A little bit. Overall, not too bad. Man, I need to clean all this stuff out so that I can power wash this floor sometime this summer. But that is going to be quite an undertaking. Anyway, I guess that's it. It's kind of late outside. It's probably 6 now, something like that. That was doing the brakes on a Honda. That's the way it goes. So I guess I'll try to find something else fun to get into that won't take too long. And that's it. So let me know if you like this kind of content. It's not really that in-depth. If you want to see in-depth stuff like this, like general maintenance, again, just leave me a comment and let me know. And I'll do kind of a more in-depth version of just the general things that you might run into. For brakes, most of them are pretty much the same type of deal. You know, they're not ultra different from each other unless it's some type of exotic thing that I'm not familiar with. But if that's what you want to see, let me know. Thanks for watching the Half-Assed Garage. I'll catch you next time.